Hello traders and welcome to the market opening preview April 15, 2015 on a Wednesday, hump day as we call it. Oh, what a beautiful day. Nice, well, it's a little overcast skies, but nice and cool, man. We have been baking over here in Thailand. This is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading, and please come visit us at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. Today's got a lot to talk about today. Some news, a little bit of commentary, and 6 currency pairs. However, before we do that, if you would let me introduce myself to you, my name is William Gilday. I am your moderator for the market opening preview series every single trading day before the London Open. Traders, I started trading in the year of 2006, and in 2008 I retired from a wonderful 27-year career in the fire rescue department out of the great state of Florida. Traders, 9 days later, came to Thailand, and I will tell you that it's 2015 and I'm still here. I just love Asia. I'm having a great time. It's a lot of fun. And I trade Forex every single day. And the nice thing is I can trade all 3 trading sessions, Asia, London, and New York. And I only trade about 2 hours of New York, 2.5 hours of New York, because we're getting close to midnight, 11 p.m. my time. So I don't stay too much in New York, about 2 hours. And then I can still get a good night's rest and back at it for the next day. I do trade every day though. I'm looking for opportunities, I'm looking for probabilities, for trades that will benefit me to make profits in my trades. Traders, let's get the legal stuff out of the way. This is a risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential of rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risk and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. But most importantly, traders, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, let's head over to news and commentary. I want to go back to yesterday. The U.S. had data come out, and it was all bad. Core retail sales month-on-month, 0.4 versus 0.7. PPI month-on-month, 0.2 versus 0.3. Retail sales month-on-month, 0.9 versus 1.1. And I am sure the gurus and the financial channels will say it's due to bad weather. That's always what they say, right? Oh, we had bad weather, couldn't do anything, we had bad weather. And I'm sure that's what they're going to talk about today. It's all about bad weather. We did have some releases in China. They were mixed, but most of them was poor data, but not like really bad. So we had a 20 pip move on the China data that came out during the Asia session. So no impact in our trading. However, we do have in the Euro session, we have minimum bid rate coming out, and then an hour before the New York Stock Exchange opens, we have manufacturing sales at month-on-month out of Canada, and we have ECB press conference. Draghi is speaking in New York. That will move the markets. Traders, if you just give me 2 seconds here, let us get a move on and go to our indices, and let's see what happened and how these markets closed. Well, the Dow 30 actually closed up 0.33%. The S&P 500 closed up 0.18%, with the Nasdaq down 0.22%, and the Russell 2000 down just barely at 0.02%. So it was down, but not really big news there. The DAX closed negative at 0.90%. The FTSE 100 closed in the green at 0.16%. And the CAC 40 was in the red at 0.69%, with the Euro Stoxx 50 at negative 0.16%. Traders, let's move on over to Asia. Remember that these currencies are currently trading, and the Nikkei 225 is currently negative 0.04%. The S&P ASX 200 out of Australia is at negative 0.63%, with the Shanghai in the green at 0.09%. The Hang Seng in the green at 0.55%, and the Kospi in the green at 0.34%. Some good pip moves yesterday, some wacky charts, and we'll show them to you. You pretty much had to be in it. I took a euro yen trade, and I did it for fun, and I did it for an overnight trade. And well, it wasn't intentionally overnight. I didn't turn my computer off, so the trade stayed on. But it ended up stopping me out. It stopped me out because of that data out of the U.S. Data will clip you if you're not be careful. Traders, let's take a look at the 60-minute Forex charts. As usual, let's start off with the euro dollar. You can see those big blue candles. That is the bad data that came out. It sold off a little bit, not a lot. You could have made some pips there, but I wouldn't have. I would have been done for the day. And went and played a game of golf if I was in the state of Florida where I come from. And you can see today's trade plan is I want to sell this, but I want to sell this below this trend line. I want to make sure that this is bearish. Now we know it's bearish, but I want to make sure that it's committed to being bearish, and that's at 1.0645. We take profit at 1.0533. Nice 40 pip trade. All right, let's take pound. Look at the pound dollar. Very hard pair to analyze here. Yes, it's bearish. If you look at this spatially, this pair is bearish, 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 bearish. My concern is that this is going to hang out at the 200 exponential moving average till New York because there's no data. There's nothing to move this. There's nothing to stimulate this pair at all. There's no data in London, and that is why there's a 34 pip change from current price, and we want to enter at 1.4732. I want to make sure that this is bearish, so we're going to get out at 1.4625 for a nice trade if it works. But I'm a little leery that this is going to end up going sideways, but we'll keep an eye on it. Here's the Aussie dollar. The Aussie dollar did its thing. There was the New York data. Actually, this started, looks like London lunch, and then came into New York and just pounded up to the 200 exponential moving average and sold off. And you can see the 5 candles in Asia, and we're sitting right now on a support line. So what I want to happen is I want this to break the support, retest it. Now it's resistance. We can sell it, and we'll take it down to 0.7567. Not sure what this is going to do. If you take a look left of the chart, there's a lot of junk over there and a lot of reasons why this has opportunity to bounce back up. So just be careful of the Aussie dollar. The good news is there's no data till New York, and that might save us because it's a technical trading European session and the rest of Asia. Here's a Euro Aussie. Not a lot of price action. Look at these Bollinger Bands. Closed, nasty, ugly. I'm not even looking to enter this till 1.3924. And you're probably saying, but William, the Bollinger Band is sticking straight up. Well, if price gets down to that level, that Bollinger Band is sticking straight up, there's no trade. It's no trade zone, right? But we want to get down to 1.3818, which was previous support. And price has acted very well there. So this has some work to do before I'm going to hit the trigger on this one. We're going to have to watch this carefully. This is definitely a London open trade. This is not going to happen in the next hour or 2 hours. This is definitely a London open trade. Take a look at the Euro Yen. Popped up on data. It's been sideways, really lackluster candles. Again, I put this trend line in there. It's a valid trend line, 3-touch trend line. 126.80 is my target for entry. Why? I want to make sure this wants to be bearish. These pairs have been bearish for like 6 days now, and they're ready for the pullback, and they're ready to do like the 200 pullback, right? The 200 pip pullback, and I don't want to get stuck in that mess. So if we get a move to the upside, I'm okay with that because I'm comfortable trading a bullish candlestick formation to the 200 EMA, but that would take some work, and I just wouldn't click a trigger on that because I am very bearish on this pair. Now let's take a look at the New Zealand. The New Zealand again is reacted to this data that came out of China. New Zealand and China and the Aussie and China work very hand in hand together. So this was the biggest move out of all the charts. And now, we're sitting here at this 200 exponential moving average. So I want to see a bearish candlestick formation, 0.7506. And you know what? I'll take you back down to 0.7452. Just be careful with this. We know it's going to pull back, and we know it's going to probably resume where it started from. But this pair loves the 200 exponential moving average, and it would not surprise me if this just goes sideways until that data comes out in New York. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends at FXCL Excellence in Trading, please come and visit our site at fxclearing.com to get trading solutions. Traders, have a safe day, and always remember to trade smart and not hard. We'll catch you tomorrow, traders. Have a great day. See you next time. Bye-bye.